It's finally happening. After told that I was coping, literally spat on by my community and my friends for thinking that a NijiEN and HoloEN collab was still gonna happen. Even after my seemingly pessimistic video talking about the topic a few weeks ago, I have always, in the deepest recesses of my heart, knew that it was gonna happen eventually. And I did not know it was going to be soon because it's finally fucking happening. On this day, October 11th of 2022, or October 10 depending on your time zone, the barriers are finally downed. The floodgates opened. The fences lowered. On this historical day, Regis Altare, crusher of unicorns, leader of tempos, and bringer of unity, makes his announcement that he will be collabing with NijiEN's Alban Nox. On this historical day, and soon on October 15th of 2022, marks the official day that NijiEN is finally collabing with a HoloLive member. And no one is happier than I am. To anyone wondering why this is a big deal, it's because ever since the inception of NijiEN, there has never been any collab from that branch and with HoloLive ever. Despite clear chemistry between particular members and despite some of the talents wanting and edging to do so. Because of this collab restriction, it has become a point of contention between the two fan bases on whoever's responsible and has always served as a tier between the two communities. I've already made a video talking about it, but that's the gist of it. And literally about 2 weeks ago after I've made that video, the boys made it happen. And let me tell you what, the fact that it's the boys that did it makes me feel elated. Because ever since I saw those tweets with Tempos and NijiEN going so well, I've always had a cope that it was going to be them that was going to make it happen. They were going to do what Kiara and Pomo was unable to for like a year now. They were going to pull down the walls and undo the collab ban. And now I, alongside the thousands of others that held a similar cope, feel vindicated. Now obviously the question that's on everyone's mind would be, why now? And I don't know, it literally just happened. But as the story develops, I'm sure the members can drop hints for the people to write and pick up why it's finally happening, but as of now, the reason is anyone's guess. And the other question would be what's next. And honestly, I'm very optimistic for what's going to be next, even though I don't know. Because as of recording, we don't really have any indication that the collab restrictions are fully taken down for all the members of HoloLive and NijiEN. Because it seems like it's only Stars and NijiEN that's allowed to collab for now. So while I'm thinking positively, I'm still erring on the side of caution and not getting my hopes too high. Because right now there's still a chance that the collab might be cancelled. Selen and Ollie's collab was cancelled 3 days later after the announcement for theirs, so who's to say it's not going to happen to this one? Obviously, whether or not the collab will follow through, I still think that this is a good thing. Because it implies that there's something developing in the management side of things. That they're finally opening their mind. That discussions are finally being had behind the scenes. So again, I still think it's good to be positive, but also to temper one's expectations. So I don't know if the Pomotori collab is actually still gonna happen. But Pomo's being kinda sussy on Twitter, so maybe? Can we cope one more time and wish that that's a Kiara collab announcement waiting? Who knows? Pomo's on vacation, so a Pomotori collab on her comeback will be one hell of an explosive announcement. But I have to say, I think Alban being the first NijiEN member to ever have this collab is a good thing, and I can't help but applaud and respect him for it. So for those who don't know, Alban was able to go on off collabs with Courage Ollie and Regis, indicating that perhaps he had a strong influence on this sudden change. That perhaps he may have been the Jesus Christ of Unity Chads all along. So massive props to the marvelous bastard. I'm just very happy to see that this is finally happening. This also indicates that lifting this collab restriction may have been something that's in discussion for entire weeks now. Because while Kiara was pessimistic about the collab never going to happen a couple months back, a few weeks ago, Pomo said that she was still holding out hope that it was still gonna happen. That indicates that this change was recent, that there was a change of heart somewhere somehow in the management side of things. Or maybe a contract obligation just expired, who really knows. But yeah, we're going to have our very first NijiEN and HoloEN collab happening in a couple days, and I pray to Matsuri it actually goes through. This is going to set a precedent for both branches, and it might even improve the relationship between the communities of both. Again, I recorded this video literally 2 hours after Regis announced the collab on Twitter, so there might be changes to the entire thing. And if something does happen, which I hope nothing will, I'm probably going to make a follow-up. Anyway, yeah, just a quick video that I don't normally do. But then again, this channel is for historical moments in the VTuber scene, and this moment is nothing short of historical. That's about it. See you on the next video.